listening to Rhonda Rhimes and I keep saying I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive, thinking I'll become positive by saying sorry. Or I don't know, I've not read the book. According to me, what I've heard from others, if I want to say Rolls Royce, I keep on repeating I want a Rolls Royce, and your mind will get programmed and you start working towards it, and Rolls Royce will start getting attracted towards you. You see? So, according to her and according to many, that is the law of attraction. But according to spirituality, it's the medium. You have to be positive yourself, not say it. Words are dual. You are trying to suppress your negativity by saying, I am positive, I am happy, I am at peace, when you may not be. Don't put it into words. Words are very dangerous. They are deceiving. They will deceive your inner self if you start saying it. You have to be happy without announcing into the world. You have to be at peace. And how will you be at peace? Through your consciousness. How does consciousness reveal? It does not reveal by talking. It reveals by reflecting, like a mirror. A mirror or a picture screen or a movie screen on its own does not change. On its own does not change, but it's all the time reflecting something. Similarly, the divine within you does not change. Your mind is reflecting through its consciousness what you are. The quantum of your experiences to another observer, you might say, I am very good. I'm a very good person. Everybody will say I'm a good person. Everybody will say I'm positive. You'll never hear a human being saying I'm negative. Even though negativity is 80%, positivity is hardly 10 to 20%. It's more than 80%. Positivity, you can hardly name positive flows, energy flows like love, like sensitivity. Whereas negativity, anger, jealousy, greed, lust, there are so many negative factors. You see, you put two spiritual gurus or two spiritual celebrities or two spiritual artists, say when they meet each other in Rishikesh at the yoga festival, then you have to see their ego, how they argue with each other. They are fighting with each other, they are clashing with each other, and then you realize that negativity is all around. So you don't have to say I'm positive, you have to be positive by yourself through your acts of good deeds. Gradually you will become positive, and others will see your positive aura around you without your announcing to them that I'm positive or without demanding. So the energy does not attract, it responds. So when the conviction of a scientist is very strong and he's been working very, very hard, it is, the energy is flowing like ripples flow in a water. It keeps on circling, going ahead, and then it becomes still. So the energy becomes still and starts combining into its oneness, and you get the answer. If you wake up, you get the answer, and you demand. Like earlier when I used to pray as a child, I used to pray blindly. Always asking him something, always desiring something, always, whenever the fear would come, even now subconsciously, immediately I will think about God. You see, immediately, even though I keep telling that God does not exist, it's your godliness which exists. Fearlessness is godliness. Out of fear you remember God. You become fearless, like Ravana was fearless, he was equal to God. So a devil and God are not two, they are one. They're one. Ravana was as strong, as powerful as a god can be. So this is what our spirituality tries to teach us. So even religion is a part of spirituality. It speaks about love. It speaks about togetherness. It speaks about, peace, happiness, loving everybody. But in reality, in practice, it goes into separatism. Hindu, Muslim, Christian, killing each other. Most of the deaths are through wars on religion. Most of the deaths. With so many thousands of years in my genes, the moment I see a God, a human God, my head bows down, though he's just of higher consciousness. Okay, the energy transfers. So what I do when I'm in front of Lord Krishna, he's of higher consciousness. I like we touch a person's feet and the energy transfers. When the other higher person touches his hand over your head, the circle of energy is complete. Similarly, when I bow in front of Lord Krishna, I know he's not God, but I know he's of higher consciousness. His positive energy is far higher than mine. There's a certain transference. I'm commanding him. I'm not requesting him. I'm not begging him. I'm not desiring him. I'm saying, give it. Because I am that, you are that. There's no difference between you and me. I want it, give it. If you can give it, give it. Very simple as all that. And believe it or not, if your conviction is strong, the energy will respond. It will not attract, it will respond to your command. It will respond to your demand. So many of the problems, according to our spiritualism, is solved not by meditation, prayers, japa, mantra, yantra, etc. It is not solved out of that. How is it solved? It is solved by the witnessing self, the sakshi. The sakshi, which is witnessing the outside as well as the inside. Only human beings have that power, that potential. No other creature, animal or plants, they all have awareness. They are all aware of the environment, but they are not aware of their inner self. We can read our own mind. We can read our own thoughts. Like I said, we are not mind, we are not body, we are the spirit. The spirit inside us is the observing self, is the sakshi, is the soul. It can read our thoughts. Now what happens? If I start staring at her, she'll become conscious. First she'll become aware that this guy is staring at me. Then she'll become conscious. And then whatever she's doing, there will be a certain distraction. There will be a certain distraction. When you start staring at anybody, then the person will get distracted. Similarly, when the observing self starts witnessing the mind, watching and witnessing, the mind gets distracted. And the mind, when the mind gets distracted, then it starts thinking, am I doing the right thing? Because subtly, the soul is always telling you, you're crossing a certain limit. Like I said, after 2 pegs of whiskey, or after eating too much of food, or after doing anything wrong, or while doing anything wrong, there's another witnessing self trying to warn you, don't do it. But then if the desire is very intense, you don't listen to it. You just do it. You don't care. So that is why there is so much of imbalance in this world. The material self is 99%, and the observing self is only 1%. The God within you, the potential God within you is just 1%, and it is 99%. How do I claim 99% is? Most of the neuroscientists of this world, Bruce Lipton, whom you have heard and many others must have heard of him, he is a ferocious speaker of the subconscious mind. He says, mind, consciousness is nothing. It's the subconscious mind. Consciousness includes the subconscious, the unconscious, and the superconscious. So, Bruce Lipton and many other neuroscientists have declared that over 98% of the time, the mind is functioning subconsciously in autopilot from its memory and intellect. Meaning neither is your intelligence being used, nor is your instinct being used, nor is your intuition being used. What you are doing is, you are just multitasking, multi-thinking, doing out of your memory, subconsciously, without being alert, attentive and aware of that sakshi. So how do you awaken that sakshi, observing self within you? Only by 3 things. Being alert, attentive and aware of whatever you do. The moment you are alert, attentive and aware, you become conscious. These are the 3 requisites to awaken that spirit within you. The more you are alert, the more the mind becomes aware. The more the mind is aware, the more the mind becomes conscious. So, we are not using that. We are using, as per science, as per neuroscientists, 98.5, or they say over 98.5. I don't know how they come to the figure of 98.5. How do they measure it? God alone knows. But that's what Bruce Lipton says, that over 98% of the time the mind is working from its memory and intellect. It is not working from its pure